Hey guys, as you can see I have a sandwich, a rather large sandwich made with wholemeal bread, a little bit of mustard on there. Okay, bread and weight loss. I very rarely eat bread, probably once a month if that. The reason I'm eating bread tonight is because I have hit my protein for the day fairly comfortably. I'm already on over 210 grams, something like that. I have had very few carbs for the day. I am still way under my calories for the day. So I saw some ham in the fridge and I thought, you know what, I fancy a ham sandwich. I have to be careful with bread because it makes me overeat. If I was to go for toast, I can't have 2 slices. I'd have 10, 12, have a half a loaf of bread of toast. So carbs tend to make me overindulge. So I tend to be really careful with my carbs and I tend to have them around training. So one of the reasons that I'm having it tonight is that I've already hit my calories. I'm under my calories. I've already hit my protein goals. I've actually added some chicken. It was supposed to be a ham sandwich, but I've added, I don't know if you can see on there, a layer of chicken as well, because there just wasn't enough protein in this meal. Even though I've hit my protein goals, you know, I'm just on the edge of them. I've just got into what I consider to be right on the bottom end for me. I'd still feel that it's an opportunity to get in loads of protein. So if I just went for some hams, about 10 grams of protein, there's not enough for me in that. So I've added some extra because at the end of the day, I could be having chicken salad, which could be 40, 50 grams of protein with fewer calories. So this sandwich, although it looks big, will not fill me up as much as a chicken salad would because I have lots of veg, lots of green fibrous veg. The fibre in the bread, it's brown, it's wholemeal bread, will give me some fibre from that. So there's the debate at the moment going on with gluten-free, and everybody's saying it should be gluten-free. Lots of trainers who I respect, who are in really good shape, really preach the gluten-free. On the other hand, scientists, the research is coming out that there's no need for anyone to be gluten-free unless you're a celiac. Unless you're gluten intolerant, your everyday person like you or me, there's no reason for us to go gluten-free. The other reason with the bread is it's a wheat product, and there's this thing about the genetic modification of wheat in the 50s and 60s. Wheat changed. The wheat that we eat now is not the wheat that our ancestors would have eaten, so there are lots of nasties in that. Yes, that might be coming out over time that, you know, could be carcinogenic, I don't know. All I know at the moment is from anecdotal evidence, from what I've done, from what people whose opinion I respect. For me, it's better to be limited. I have a limited amount of bread, maybe once a month, a couple of slices, if that. You know, I can go for 6 months without any bread. I think about 3 months ago, I think I had in fact, it might have been when I did my finger, I probably had about a batch of 20 slices in a day because that's all I was eating because I was just absolutely out of it. But, you know, it's very few and far between that I will have bread, the times that I will have bread. So I'm having it tonight for those reasons. Make sure if you do have bread, you know how it fits into your daily macros. Make sure you've researched and you've read up and you're happy whether you should be having it or not. Make sure you found out how it affects your body. I know loads of people that can just cut out the bread and it makes a big difference in terms of weight loss. It might not necessarily inherently be the bread. It might be just the fact that they tend to overindulge in it, or it adds extra calories on. And when they take the bread out and replace it with something like salad, you can. For me, 4 slices of bread is what, 250, 300 calories. That would not fill me up anywhere near as much as 300 calories of salad because it's quite calorie dense, is bread, as compared to salad. So I could have a huge bowl of salad and it would fill me up a lot more than the bread would. But I'm not that hungry. I've still got quite a few calories left. I fancy some bread, so I'm having a couple of slices with a cup of green tea. It fits into my macros. It's not going to cause me any problems. Whatever you're eating, make sure it fits into your calories and your macros, and you should be fine. Okay? Hope that helps.